What you guys to the channel? Big Dog back with another one take review. Today I got one for Black Clover episode 147, which was one of the best episodes of Black Clover I think I've ever seen in my life. And this episode had literally no action involved whatsoever. Pretty much the devil believers are on their way trying to go to the Spade Kingdom to turn in Nero in order to, like, you know, I guess get like some powers, you know what I'm saying? To be that's basically what they want. They want power because of what's happening to them while being in the Clover Kingdom. And of course Asta feels like this is all his fault and everything, and so him and Nowhere end up catching up with the devil believers. And the oddest thing happens. Instead of them wanting to try to fight back and like keep Asta away, they bow. And you realize it's because, like, hey, even though they stole his grimoire and they're trying to, like, you know, turn his friend over, they're looking at him like, dude, like, and you know, you got powers from the devil, like, you have no magic and you made it work and you still became powerful and strong. Like, that's what we want, because our entire lives people have looked it down on us. We bust our ass, but it doesn't matter, because, like, if we have very little magic and the stuff we try hard at, people who use magic can do it easily. So no matter how hard we try, we still gonna always be behind. You know what I'm saying? And then we look down upon, we're disrespected. You know what I'm saying? People talk about shit, and it's like it's the entire Clover Kingdom. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like this. You have this whole group of people who've been, like, mistreated. When I was just thinking, I was watching the episode and it was like hitting me as I was watching it. I'm just kind of like, this is like some social commentary type stuff, you know what I'm saying? In anime, but not in a way to where you feel like annoyed or like, not even, I don't want to say annoyed. I thought it was a bad choice of words, but like, in a way where you, like, understand it, you know what I'm saying, without beating somebody over the head with it. So I was watching, I was just like, wow, this is really good. And there are definitely some key differences. One being the fact that, like, well, I'm gonna say something. I really enjoyed the conversation between Dazu and Asta when he was like, man, yo, but you had your husband, like, didn't he make you happy? She was like, no, they laughed at me. They just used me, you know what I'm saying? That was just a joke to them, you know what I'm saying? And, like, she, like, broke down. It was like, yo, this is not good. Like, I hate this, you know what I'm saying? I hate all of it, and I want to tear it down. And I'm like, damn, like, that's real, you know? And, like, all of those people there felt the same way. They were just like, bro, we can't, we just because we can't use as much magic as other people, we looked at it like garbage, you know? So you can, like, replace that with, like, a lot of different things. But where it seems to, like not go off the cliff, but, like, you start to see the difference, because, like, they're all prepared to die. They know there's that like that neutral zone that they're not strong enough to get through. Yet Dazu's gonna use her power in order to try to get some of them through. And they basically say, hey, if none of us make it, doesn't matter. But, like, well, it's like just one of us has to make it. You know what I'm saying? One of us who's been through this trauma has to make it. And so they can go over there, get their power, and then it's when it's like it hit that moment where they say, hey, we're gonna get revenge on the Clover Kingdom. And once they say revenge, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of like off. I was with y'all for a while, because for the most part I was just like, Asta, let him go. Like, let him, like, get your grimoire, get Nero, and, like, you let them go, you know, because, like, Asta can easily get his grimoire. They're nowhere near as strong as Asta. Asta trains like a maniac. I don't think Asta needed was his grimoire, Nero, and that's it. And just like I'm just like, Asta, like, dude, like, you listening to these people. I understand, like, Asta is optimistic, super optimistic. You know what I'm saying? And like, optimistic people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? you can't talk. A depressed person can't talk to somebody who's like always optimistic about their problems, you know. And so I kind of felt like that was what was going on with them, because Asta was like, I've been treated like this, but I didn't ever want to get revenge on people. It's like, Asta, you're different people. You're two different people. Like, the way you live your life is different from theirs, and the way you like see things and like approach things and like handle things is different. So I was just like, I was with them until like I said, the revenge stuff. I was just like, okay, now you just want to come back. You want to get power so you can destroy the Clover Kingdom. Like, you're doing everything for revenge, and I think that's what the issue is. I think you were trying to like be better, or just like get away from these people, or even if they left and just like went did their own thing completely, I would appreciate that. But like the fact that you want to go get this devil power just so you can come back and try to like seek revenge on the Clover Kingdom. And I there's a part of me like, well, these people like mistreated us for a while, and like, okay, I see that, and like you definitely can see that argument, but it's just like, okay, you're trying to get revenge, you're messing up, and like so many of y'all gonna die just for people to get revenge, and I'm just like, that's not that don't look like a win to me at the end of the day. I guess you dying for what you believe in and what you feel like is right. So I'm just like, well, how the hell does Black Clover pull this out? And like, what's name said the creators, I can't think of his name right now. Said this was gonna be, or her name. Either way, it said it was gonna be a good. He was excited to do this art, this anime canon art. And I definitely appreciate it. I think this was a very good episode. Yami and them end up showing up at the end, so you don't know what's gonna happen, because Asta turned himself in as well as Noel, because it was just like, hey, we're gonna turn ourselves. I'm gonna turn myself in. You just give Nero back, you know, because I'm the one. And then they end up reneging on the deal, which is not gonna go well in their favor, especially considering the fact that Yama's there, and we know he's already pissed at like about the whole Nero situation. So, but great episode of Black Clover. I thought it was absolutely fantastic, man. I hope people see this video. Yep, hope people see this video. But you guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Peace.